Welcome back, everyone, to the Deep Dive. Today we are taking a personalized look at the latest AI news just for you.
Oh, that sounds exciting.
We've got a whole lineup of 8 exciting developments to unpack, covering everything from uh, travel scams enhanced with AI to a funding race in the world of AI chips.
Sounds like AI is everywhere these days, and it's moving so fast.
It's definitely a lot to keep up with,
Yeah.
but don't worry. That's what we're here for, to break it all down. And yeah, we'll even touch upon why the co-founder of LinkedIn is calling out Elon Musk on AI policies. So buckle up.
Oh, juicy.
First up, a bit of a warning for anyone planning a trip soon.
Okay.
We're seeing this whole new wave of travel scams
Really?
that are powered by AI, and they're becoming increasingly sophisticated.
So these scams are going like way beyond your typical phishing emails, I'm guessing.
Yeah,
Right.
exactly.
Wow.
Like we're talking AI-generated websites that look so real you wouldn't even know. Personalized text messages that perfectly mimic travel companies.
Oh, wow.
Even deepfake audio that can sound exactly like a travel agent.
It's kind of unsettling
Yeah, it is.
how convincing they can be.
Right.
Especially, we're all looking for a deal, right?
Right.
Eager for a good deal.
Yeah, and the source material had some really alarming examples. There's this scenario where someone gets a text, seemingly from their airline,
Oh, no.
offering a last-minute upgrade, ridiculously low price.
Wow.
And of course, they click that link, end up on a website that looks totally genuine.
Oh, no.
It's all a trap to steal their credit card information.
It's like they're playing right into our excitement
Right.
and the urgency
Yeah.
when we're booking travel. Makes us more vulnerable, I guess.
Yeah. So how can we protect ourselves?
Yeah.
Is it even possible to spot these AI-generated scams anymore?
I mean, the technology is getting really, really advanced. But there are still some red flags to look out for. Things like double-checking URLs, scrutinizing that website design, maybe even contacting the company directly to verify any offers. And if something feels off,
Yeah.
trust your instincts.
Yeah.
I feel like sometimes our gut feeling is our best defense.
It really is. I think that's such a good point.
Yeah,
Vigilance is key
totally.
in this age of AI-powered scams.
Yeah. And it's not just limited to travel. I mean, scammers are using AI in all sorts of ways these days.
Oh, yeah, you're absolutely right. I mean, think about those robotic-sounding phishing calls
Yeah.
you used to get.
Right.
Now AI can generate a human-like voice, personalize the messages based on our data, and even engage in these real-time conversations. Makes them so hard to detect.
So basically, we can't just rely on our old methods of spotting scams. We need to be more proactive and aware. Exactly, like a healthy dose of skepticism.
Yeah.
Double-checking the information is more important than ever. It is unfortunate that AI, with all this potential for good, is also being used for these, malicious purposes, raises some really important questions about who's responsible.
Right, when AI is misused like that.
Yeah.
Now, let's move on to a case where AI isn't necessarily malicious, but just wrong.
Oh, this is the one about the MTA, right? Their AI bus lane cameras
Yes.
in New York City.
Yes.
A classic example of AI, even with good intentions, can really go awry.
I know it sounds like something straight out of a sitcom.
Yeah.
But thousands of drivers in New York,
Oh, my God.
they got these parking tickets all because of a glitch in the AI system.
I mean, the idea was use the AI cameras to catch drivers, illegally parking in bus lanes, which you
Yeah.
think would be, reasonable.
Right.
A reasonable way to, improve traffic flow.
Yeah.
But the thing is, the AI started giving tickets for cars that were legally parked,
It's crazy.
and it caused a huge uproar.
Can you imagine
I know.
getting a ticket when you're clearly parked within the lines? That would be so infuriating.
I would be so mad.
It just shows we can't blindly trust these AI systems,
No.
even when they're designed for good.
Exactly.
Right.
We need that rigorous testing, ongoing monitoring, and some clear accountability, especially, when AI is involved with law enforcement. Even with good intentions, they can make mistakes.
Yeah.
Real-world consequences.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of AI systems that have the potential to make an impact, let's talk about ChatGPT. It feels like everyone's talking about it these days.
ChatGPT has really captured the imagination, I think, of the public.
Yeah.
It's just such a remarkable example of how far AI has come. Like, it can generate human quality text. It can translate languages. You can use it to write different kinds of creative content and answer your questions in an informative way. It can do so much.
I mean, it's not just hype.
No, it's not.
I found it genuinely useful. I'd even been using it to help brainstorm ideas for this show.
Oh,
I know, right?
that's really cool.
And it's not just, me playing around with it. Businesses are starting to incorporate it into things like customer service and marketing. Content creation is a big one. We're seeing it used in education, healthcare, and even research. It's a really powerful tool that could change the way we work and interact with information.
Absolutely. I mean, the applications are truly vast.
But I think with any powerful tool, we need to be mindful of its limitations, right?
Mm-hmm.
ChatGPT, as brilliant as it is still just a machine learning model. It can make mistakes. It can, provide biased outputs and be misused.
Right. It's important to use it critically and responsibly. Like, we shouldn't just accept its outputs as fact or rely on it for everything. It's a tool to be used, thoughtfully, with an understanding of its strength and its weaknesses.
Exactly, exactly. So now shifting gears a little bit to a topic that I think directly addresses some of the concerns about AI.
Okay.
OpenAI's research into AI morality.
Ooh,
I know, right? It sounds like something out of a science fiction novel, doesn't it?
it really does.
But it's something that they're actually actively looking into. So as AI becomes more powerful and more integrated into our lives, the question of its ethical implications becomes more urgent. So OpenAI is trying to explore how to align AI systems with human values. Essentially, they're trying to instill a sense of morality into these machines.
That is such a complex and intriguing area. I mean, how do you even define morality for a machine? And wouldn't that vary so much across cultures and societies?
That's right. I mean, that's exactly one of the many challenges that OpenAI is grappling with. It's a multifaceted problem with no easy answers. They're exploring different approaches, including reinforcement learning from human feedback, aligning AI goals with human values, and creating frameworks for responsible AI development. It's a really ambitious undertaking, and it raises so many questions.
Yeah, like how do you ensure fairness and avoid bias?
Exactly.
Who decides what values get instilled? And what are the potential consequences of getting it wrong?
Oh, so many, so many. Well, this next story is definitely one of the most talked about in the tech world right now. The clash between Reid Hoffman, the co-founder of LinkedIn, and Elon Musk.
Oh, yeah, even the tech giants can't agree on AI.
Yeah.
So Hoffman has, publicly expressed concern about Musk having so much influence on AI policy, especially because, Musk's investments in AI companies create potential conflicts of interest.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
So Musk is known for his bold visions of the future, but some argue that his vision might not always align with the best interests of society as a whole. And this debate, I think, highlights the need for, balanced and transparent AI policymaking.
Yeah. We're still in the early stages of, really regulating AI. And it's so important to have, a diverse range of voices involved to make sure that AI is developed and deployed in a way that benefits everyone, not just, a select few.
Exactly. So it begs the question, who should be shaping the future of AI? I mean, is it governments? Is it corporations, researchers, or the public?
I mean, it probably needs to be a collaborative effort with everyone's input to make sure we create a future where AI is empowering humanity rather than exacerbating, existing inequalities or creating new ones.
Absolutely. Well, now shifting gears to the business side of AI, where things are really heating up with some major investments. First up, AI chip startup, MadX, securing a massive Series A funding round, a valuation exceeding $300 million.
That's huge. This is such a clear indicator of the growing confidence in the AI hardware market. What MadX is doing is they're developing these specialized chips designed to handle, the intense computational demands of AI workloads, making them faster and more efficient.
So they're kind of trying to build the brains behind the AI revolution.
In a way, yeah. Yeah. The development of, powerful and efficient AI chips is crucial for advancing AI capabilities across all these sectors. This funding is going to allow MadX to accelerate their research and development, so potentially leading to even more powerful AI chips in the future.
Which could then have this ripple effect across industries, right? I mean, faster, more efficient AI.
Yeah.
It could revolutionize everything.
Yeah.
Self-driving cars, personalized medicine. The possibilities are endless.
Absolutely. And this investment just signifies, the broader trend of growing interest and investment in AI hardware, which is good for innovation and competition in this space.
Absolutely. And speaking of big investments, we have another significant development. Anthropic, the AI company, has just received a $4 billion investment from Amazon.
That's not all. Amazon Web Services, AWS, is going to become Anthropic's primary training partner, giving them that massive computing power needed to develop and train these advanced AI models.
So this partnership is a pretty big deal. It really shows the increasing influence of these large tech companies like Amazon in shaping the future of AI.
Right. And it raises questions about, the balance of power in the AI landscape. While these investments can really accelerate AI research and development, it also concentrates a lot of power in the hands of a few very dominant players.
A bit of a double-edged sword, isn't it?
Mm,
On the one hand, we want to see AI advancements happen quickly, right? But on the other hand, we want to make sure that power isn't misused or that it leads to a lack of diversity and competition in the field.
Exactly. That's a conversation we need to continue having as this AI landscape evolves.
Absolutely. So, as we've seen, the AI landscape is constantly shifting, exciting breakthroughs, ethical challenges, and major financial plays. It's a lot to keep up with.
It is.
But that's why staying informed is so important. And that's where resources like the RUPOP AI newsletter can be super helpful. The link for that is in the description below.
Oh, the RUPOP AI newsletter. I've heard great things about it. What are some of the benefits?
So it's designed for busy individuals like yourself who want to stay on top of, the most important AI developments without getting bogged down, right?
Right.
In these super lengthy articles or reports, they deliver concise one-minute summaries of the key AI news straight to your inbox.
Perfect for anyone who wants to stay ahead of the curve but doesn't have hours to spare.
Exactly.
Sounds perfect.
It's a great way to keep your finger on the pulse of the AI world.
Totally.
Well, we've covered a lot of ground so far, but before we move on to the next part of our deep dive, I have a question for you to think about.
Okay.
We've seen how AI can be used for both good and bad, but ultimately, the future of AI isn't really predetermined. It depends on the choices we make today.
Yeah, that's a great point. We have a responsibility to shape the development and application of AI in a way that really benefits humanity as a whole.
So as you learn about AI, consider this. What kind of AI-powered future do you want to see? And what role will you play in making that vision a reality?
Good questions. It's something we all need to think about.
We'll continue exploring these questions and more in the next part of our deep dive. Stay
Right.
tuned.